What is gas testing? First off, what do we mean by gas testing? Simply put, gas testing means checking the atmosphere for hazardous gases or unsafe oxygen levels using portable detection equipment. As an authorized gas tester, often abbreviated AGT, your job is to confirm that the environment is safe, that there's enough oxygen to breathe, no excess of flammable gas that could ignite, and no toxic gases above permissible levels. Gas testing is an integral part of establishing a safe system of work in oil and gas operations. Why is this so important? Oil refineries and petrochemical plants inherently deal with flammable and toxic substances. Leaks or accumulations of gases can create invisible dangers. A space might look normal, but could be a death trap without proper testing. As one industry leader, BP, puts it, the goal of gas testing is to enable an area to be declared free from toxic or flammable gases, thereby reducing the risk of fire, explosion, or asphyxiation of personnel. In other words, we test atmospheres to save lives and prevent disasters. Who performs gas testing? Companies require that only competent, trained personnel perform these tests. That's you, the authorized gas tester. You'll typically coordinate with supervisors and follow permit-to-work requirements when carrying out tests. Becoming an AGT means you've completed the necessary training and demonstrated the ability to use gas detectors properly, understand their limitations, and interpret results correctly. When is gas testing done? The short answer: whenever there's a risk of an unsafe atmosphere. Some common scenarios include before any hot work, welding, cutting, grinding, to check for flammable vapors, before entering a confined space, after any purging or ventilation, during line breaking or maintenance that could release gases, and whenever a gas alarm or smell suggests a leak. Essentially, if an operation could introduce a flammable or toxic gas or deplete oxygen, you should be testing. We'll talk later about continuous monitoring during work, but always remember the standard OFT order of testing. Oxygen first, then flammable gas, then toxic gases. This sequence ensures you check life-threatening conditions in the proper order. 1. Is there enough oxygen for you and for your LEL sensor to work? 2. Is there a flammable atmosphere risk? 3. Are toxic gases present that could harm health? Let me paint a quick picture. Imagine you're about to enter a large storage tank for an inspection. You have your gas detector in hand. Your first concern is oxygen. Is there enough to breathe? You turn on the detector and check O2 levels. Remember, the sensor itself needs oxygen to function properly. Next, you check for combustibles. Any flammable gas reading? And finally, you check toxic gases like H2S or CO. This systematic approach is designed to catch the deadliest hazard first. An oxygen-deficient atmosphere can knock you out within seconds, so that's why we test O2 before anything else. Conversely, an oxygen-enriched atmosphere, too much O2, can make flammable gases easier to ignite, which is another reason to start with oxygen checks. In summary, gas testing is all about safety, ensuring that the air around us won't ignite or poison us, and that we can breathe it without harm. As we proceed, keep in mind real-life incidents where proper gas testing, or sadly the lack of it, made the difference. Confined space accidents, for example, often happen because no one tested the air or they tested improperly. This training will help you prevent such accidents. So let's continue building your foundation as an AGT by understanding the very thing we're testing, the air itself.